What's up YouTube, it's Murphy-D55 coming to you with another Madden 23 video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Legends promo that just dropped this morning here. We got 8 new cards to take a look at, and we got a new way to build these Legends and power them up. I'm not sure I'm a fan of them, but I'll let you guys know how to do it and how to get these players on your team. Check it out. Alright guys, so the first card we're going to take a look at here is a left-end speed rusher, Deacon Jones from the Los Angeles Rams. This is a card that's in the game almost every single year here, and he's normally at the beginning of the year, just as he is in Madden 23. But he's got 82 overall speed, which is decent, 88 excel is really good, 88 strength is definitely solid, really good block shedding, really good power moves, and good finesse moves. So definitely a card that's going to get after the quarterback here. He also gets under pressure for discounted AP, which would definitely help him put pressure on the quarterbacks. The next card we're going to take a look at here, guys, is Steve Atwater from the Denver Broncos here. He's a strong safety zone archetype, 89 overall, with 87 speed, and this is a very sought-after position. There's not a whole lot of depth at the strong safety position. Most of the good safeties we got are at the free safety side of things, so this means he'll slot in as a lot of people's sub-linebacker. He'll be used in the box, and that 90 hit power is definitely going to jar loose some fumbles. He's got really good acceleration at 87 overall, excellent man coverage at 88, and he also gets a discounted ability, which is mid-zone KO, which is super glitchy for knocking out short passes over the middle of the field. Here we have the head coach of the Tennessee Titans, Mike Grebel. Not sure if they're going to give him Tennessee Titans chems, but we all remember him from playing in Bill Belichick's system for all those championships here. But he's a left outside linebacker, 85 speed, which is actually pretty good. Normally they sell him on speed, so that's definitely passable for the position here. He's got good strength at 86, really good tackling at 88, and pretty balanced across the board here. He's got good block shed at 87, and really good power moves here. Finesse moves not great, but should be a good option in the run game, and also he gets no outsiders, which is good for helping against those outside runs. Now we're going to look at an offensive lineman here, possibly the best left tackle of all time, Anthony Munoz from the Cincinnati Bengals here. He's got 88 strength, which is really good. Incredible pass blocking at 90 overall here. First card I've seen to get that. Really good run blocking at 88, and pretty balanced stats across the board here. He also gets one of the best abilities in the game if you're a toter. He gets nasty streak, so for using those runs to the left side, he's going to be absolutely glitchy in the run game. For the next legend, we're going to continue focusing on the offensive line here. We got Hilgenberg, the big fella from the Chicago Bears. He's a center, 89 overall here. He's got really good pass blocking at 89 overall and elite run blocking at 90 overall. All these stats are super balanced across the board. 87 strength is good enough to get the job done here. And he also gets threat detector, which will highlight blitzing defenders here. So if you want to make some adjustments, if you want to block your running back or your tight end, this is going to be an elite ability to have in that case. This one here has got to be a fan favorite. We got the bus, Jerome Bettis here from the Steelers. He also gets Rams chems, I believe, too. One of the best running backs of all time, one of the best power backs of all time. It's interesting to note that they have him as an elusive back here because I always remember him from later in his career when he was punching it in on the goal line for the Steelers here. But he's got 86 speed, which is just as good as Joe Mixon, and 89 excel, which is really solid. Agility is a little bit lacking, but that's to be expected of a guy his size. Really good carrying, excellent trucking and break tackle here, and his catching is decent at 73 too. So definitely going to be one of the best running backs in the game. He also has jukebox as well, which is going to help out with juke animations. A really glitchy ability to have if you like to tote the rock. So now the Bills Mafia is getting what they wanted. They got their man in Andre Reed, a deep threat wide receiver here. He's got 88 speed, which is just as good as Justin Jefferson, making him the fastest wide receiver in the game. He's also got really good jumping at 87, excellent catching, spec catch stats as well, and catching traffic at 88s and 89s. And really good route running here too, 88 short, 87 medium, and 89 deep. Definitely a card that I'd love to have on my team, but he's going to be pretty damn expensive, so I don't think I'm going to be able to afford him, at least not right off the bat. He also gets deep and elite, so if you're going to run some deep post routes, it's going to help light up and get you some good catches over the middle. So the last legend of the week 1 drop here is going to be Lester Hayes, a slot cornerback from the Oakland Raiders, so always one of the best teams in the game. He gets Acrobat for discounted AP, which was super glitchy last year. Haven't seen a lot of guys using it yet this year because of its price, but he has 88 speed, which makes him just as fast as L'Jarius Sneed. I'm assuming he's going to be a little bit shorter since he's a slot archetype, but that's not going to matter too much when you're using him in the slot here. He's got really good agility, excellent jumping, great man coverage, pretty solid zone coverage. Honestly, not a lot of weaknesses on this card. Definitely going to be one of the ones that you see used in the MCS games coming up this weekend. So the last thing I want to talk about, guys, is how to get these guys fully powered up to their 89 overall version, because the only type you can pull out of packs is the 87s and below. So it says items will have their own power-up paths, not a pass, but a power-up path. So you're going to need their power-up card, which is a 79 overall, Boom Movement 1, 2, and 3, as well as the Season Edition and the Boss Edition. And then you might need to add another 87 as well. So overall, these cards are going to be super expensive. The 87s are not cheap. However, it really is going to ensure that the Legends are the best players in the game and very rare. One L for this program, guys, is that they're not adding any rerolls as far as I know. Rerolls would be a great way to be able to get some set pieces and get some good value for our coin stacks. So there you have it, guys. That's the rundown of all 8 of the legends that were added this week into the game. Honestly, a little bit of a different look to the promo from previous years. Not sure that I'm a huge fan of having to put all these other cards into it. I kind of like the power-up version that we've had in previous years better than this new power-up path that they talked about. But some of these cards are really, really good, especially the cornerbacks, defensive backs, and wide receiver that they launched in this program. So I'm going to try and pick up a couple of them for the squad, get some gameplay in with them. But if you guys are enjoying this type of Mutt News content, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit me up in the comments. Thanks for watching.